We're here at Spieker Point, Software Engineering and Solutions, at their open house and 8th anniversary. Welcome to FusedLogic TV. I'm your host, Walter Schwabe. I'm joined by Brent Collingwood with the U of A School of Business. Brent, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the importance of analytics and how the School of Business is incorporating that into your programs.
Right. Well, of course, analytics, it's gone by many different names. We used to call it statistics, but people don't like that word, so we're now calling it analytics. Basically, what we're trying to do at the School of Business is show students the fact that we're now virtually inundated with data. There's just so much data out there, and for the students, it's now more about analyzing the data and using the data to make good business decisions. So data has always been with us, but now we're trying to move beyond simply the professionals or the analytics professionals into the business leaders and looking at ways that they can now extrapolate that data for good business decisions.
You know, it's very important to do that. I mean, we come across clients all the time where they don't really take the analytics or the data that they do pull in and make business decisions on the fly with it. So it's good to see that you're building that into the programs. Analytics is a bit more of a buzzword than statistics. You're exactly right. Let's talk a little bit about then the advancement of businesses when they do incorporate analytics. What kind of things are you seeing there with companies that are doing it right?
Okay, so a couple of things that are happening. First of all, accessibility of data. It used to be that data was quite held close, and so that a lot of organizations now, data lives in the cloud, data is much more available. So it's accessibility and it's affordability. It used to be that you'd have to pay big dollars for a lot of this data. We're now wearing devices that are all giving us tons of information, our wristwatches, our shoes. So there's just so much data out there. What organizations are starting to do now is say, okay, marketing departments or supply chain management departments, how can we do two things? Expand our revenues through good data and creating CRM systems, much more sophisticated customer relation management systems. And then on the expense side, how about supply chain management and all the sophistication that that's doing? So from a business perspective, it's maximizing revenues, lowering those expenses by using the science, by using the data that's now available to them.
So really we're helping to put more money on the bottom line, helping with positioning of these companies as well, further separating them from their competition.
That's right, and it's the differentiator. And because everybody's doing it, now organizations are looking for what are those razor's edge differences that we can do that will separate us from our competition. CRMs are a great example. Not just what does my customer buy, but when does he buy it? What quantity does he buy? What is the frequency? So utilizing that data to make good business decisions on that customer is a great example.
Brent, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And speaking with Brent Collingwood of the U of A School of Business here at Spieker Point's open house. Stay tuned for more soon.